You can cook it good, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Too good. Too good, baby.
Let her know what's going on.
Oh my goodness, but I know hot sauce. I mean, come on now.
That's why it's Skillettalk.
You gonna have to show me how to do this. You gonna have to show me how to do this.
Welcome back to another episode of Skillettalk. What's happening? I am your host, Super DJ. You can follow us on Apple Podcasts. Make sure you subscribe, please. I ain't begging you no more. Subscribe. Pandora, Apple Podcasts for collabs. Just inbox me, DM me, or wherever you seeing this at. But today I got a piece of chocolate in here with me today.
Hello. What's up?
Introduce to the people who you are.
All right, so y'all know of me. I'm KILA Ali, the host of All We Know Chronicle. So make sure y'all get at me on all platforms.
Okay. And so what you got a podcast? Or?
Yeah, so I actually started with interviews. So I only interview artists, entrepreneurs, any businesses. I'm interviewing you. Also, I tapped into podcasting, but I haven't tapped all the way into it.
Yeah. So what do you do like for it?
For is that I have other little businesses I do on the side personally. Of course, I am a single mom. I was looking to start a nonprofit for women that go hard and doing it by themselves. But I also have a regular job. Okay, so I'm still trying to make it.
Yeah, that's the entrepreneur shit. That, you know,
exactly.
Feel like you gotta work, and I was just telling somebody that. To get off topic, but
yeah,
I was just telling somebody that you got to be focused on those to really, be an entrepreneur. You can't just start something just because somebody else doing it. Because that's, like when you started your podcast, you did it because I did it. And I'm fucking with you.
I was about to say, I was letting you get done.
I'm fucking with
you.
you.
So funny.
Hey, that shit flew right by you. Ooh.
It did. I was like, where he going with this?
She was like, cut that. You better edit that.
Okay, I was like, let him finish his sentence because I'm going to clear this up.
No, I'm fucking with you. But you just have to be, when it comes to business or working for yourself or whatever.
So crazy.
You got to be passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? That's anything. You
That's
want to
right.
sell a bucket of shit, you got to sell that shit.
You do.
Passion. So, like, who are some people that you work with already?
I have worked with some people locally. For one, I have a big passion over it. So, like I said, I've been doing it at least a year and a half now. I done had at least almost 12 or 13 episodes, interviews of people. I done interviewed so many people. The main person I do want to give a shout out to is 93 Michi. 93 Michi, the producer, he
He's
produced
supposed to come on here.
Yeah. My guy was the first dude at my table, supporting me and everything. Months later, he got signed, I think, with Guwap.
Yeah, okay.
On beats, like that. So I started with him. I also Rod Smith. I interviewed him. Oh my God, I interviewed someone else. I can't think of it off the head, y'all.
So many,
yeah, but I interviewed so many people that right now I feel like that's popping. Right now, I also recently did Floss the Mac, the comedian Tristan, and he's going in. They actually got a show in Belsmer tomorrow, Sunday, with Charleston White.
I heard about that,
So you need to come. They got the tickets on sale right now.
I might go. I'm here to Monday. I might goddamn.
You might as well. Come on.
I might goddamn spin the block. I don't know. Niggas, man. They want to sit in the house,
What make you like to stay at home?
I just like being alone.
I don't blame you.
Well, hold on. I got to tell the folks, right? As we walking back up to the spot, out of nowhere, bro, she say, "You a Sagittarius, ain't it?" And I just stopped mid-walk and was like, how the fuck do you know I'm a Sagittarius? But I figured out.
Yeah.
You've been going through my page and stuff, so you knew when my birthday was.
Well.
It came, ain't no reason to lie. You come clean.
Not honestly. Sagittarius is all you guys have the same energy, like the do-rag you wearing. Your energy, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, and it's like y'all just kind of, y'all is loners, y'all stand alone, but Sagittarius is very much about their money. That's one thing I know about Sagittarius is, and so the way you move, the way you handle business, I was like, okay. But I just asked you, was you a Sagittarius? I thought, you could have said you was a Capricorn, something close. I
got your ass so you can stay on my damn page.
Sagittarius and Capricorns is similar.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if to say you was a Capricorn or a Sagittarius.
Yeah.
But what's my sign?
Probably,
and I do not be on your page, son. Didn't I told my assistant today. I said I went on his page and I seen who all he had going. I said, let me get in this man podcast.
You gotta be a Libra.
I got Libra in my chart.
You're what? Cancer?
I give off Libra. I give off
I'm mad because you said it. That's what it was. I don't know about that shit. I knew you said it. Mm-hmm. But I forgot what you said you was. So I was trying to match what you said you was. So you believe in that shit?
Astrology, I feel like it's something I love to have more insight on anything in life. So it's not that I just walk around with it in my notebook like, oh, I can't mess with you if you a Sagittarius or if you a Virgo.
Yeah,
it's like yeah, you got people that live off of it. It's deeper than that to me. I want to know how people move for what. And it's so much with psychology. And like I went to school for psychology. I did not graduate.
Mm-hmm. But I always wanted to.
And I really wanted to graduate and get more deeper. But that's how deep I am to want to know who that person truly is, their identity.
That's why I'm good with girls because I know like seriously, like I'm good with women. Because it's like I figured them out. Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to always go to school.
Yeah.
For mind shit.
Yeah, mind.
You know, just to learn.
Mind on 48 Laws of Power. I done at least listen to half of the audio. I didn't read the book. I started with the book and then I started listening to the audio because that's a lot of shit.
Yeah, but see, audio is better. Like for me, my attention span is not long enough to sit and read. Mm-hmm, if I read, man, I might do a page a day type shit. But
yeah,
which is still a start. Baby steps. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
and you know that's just throwing it out there because honestly, I don't even want to say it, but I've never read a book. Like not saying like you know how people talk like, well, right now I'm reading such and such.
Yeah,
you know, I've never done it.
Never done it.
I don't want to.
That's okay. I don't want to read. That's okay. You know, now one thing about it, black people, we have this thing. We don't want to get into the books, but we do need to read. I know at least you'll read over a contract, or at least have your manager to read it, or a lawyer.
If it's not benefiting me, I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
You know, like if what this microphone do? It's my fucking show, so let me read and see how the program.
Exactly.
It ain't benefiting me. I don't give a fuck about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's with anything and anybody. You know, that's just the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so understandable because we're human beings. You know, we're not about to go and read all these books that not benefiting us on a day-to-day basis. You know, when I get into Malcolm X, I want to read about Malcolm X, or I want to get into 19 Keys about E. It's
19 Keys what?
19 Keys?
Yeah.
19 Keys is he do podcasts. It's, 19 Keys basically don't eat pork. He go for a lot of things. He's kind of like a Muslim for real. 19 Keys is dope. Shout out to this is my second time shining this man out. Shout out to 19 Keys. He is dope.
Where is he from though?
Oh my God, that's a good question. I don't travel as much. I kind of got on the tip of my tongue where he can be, but at the same time, I'm not sure where he's actually from. He's not from Birmingham. Not from Atlanta. He's not from them two local areas that we know about. He's not from them areas, but he's definitely be traveling and all types of stuff.
Yeah.
He got it going on.
But what he say he's in what type of shit?
A Muslim.
Muslim.
And so like right now I don't know if he's married or don't know his love life, but I know that he just be speaking on what we should do, the mind, body, the spirit and stuff like that, and he's just a black strong man.
Tell me that right now, like so you won't.
Yeah, sure. I definitely will.
You know the name because I want to. That's the type of shit I do want to get into and just keep learning and keep
right.
But
exactly.
You know how like honestly, I'm ashamed to say this out loud. I've never read the Bible. What I know from the Bible is from what people have said or mentioned, but I know people that can in a situation name a scripture for a situation.
Wow.
I know stuff like honor thy mother, you know, stuff like that. But like, I don't even know the 10 Commandments. Not all of them.
It's all right.
I mean, because
You can learn.
like I say, it ain't doing that for me. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
It ain't doing that for you. And like, not to interrupt, I understand. I actually feel like I always say, people walk the path of life for themselves. Me personally, I haven't read the entire Bible, but I have gotten into reading the Bible, and I take certain scriptures for me. But when I'm feeling, sometimes I do want to say, when you're feeling real low and you just don't know what's going on, but it feel like something is wrong, and you just want to get that monkey off your back, I promise you, talking to God, opening the Bible, you can Google where scriptures you need to look into. Read that scripture to yourself. Read it out loud. Read it before you go to sleep. I promise you it's going to change your life. I had started a scripture that I really love. Is Psalm 23. I hope I say it right. That's my favorite scripture. When it's,
I've heard that before.
Yes, that's like a scripture that you can.
I heard Psalm 23.
That's something that's, at least learn that one.
But what is that? 23 things or is that one? No, that's a passage.
It's not. It's just a scripture that people read. See, like I said, I haven't got that deep into the Bible, but I know a few things.
Now, that's on a whole nother episode. But
No, you're fine. Like, let's talk about it.
When I say a whole nother episode, I'm talking about like, I don't know about when. I don't want to get that. We're gonna be.
Well,
we gonna drink the whole bottle.
That's why I said, because this tasting real good.
We gonna drink the whole bottle if I say what I'm thinking.
No, look, you might as well say it.
That's enough of it. But when it comes to the Bible, I don't know what's going on. You feel me? I'm gonna just leave it right there. Like, honestly, when the last time you been to church?
Wow, let me say this. And my daughter about to be 3 years old. I haven't took her to a church. Well, she is 3, so it's been 3 years. If not, at least 3 years, 4 years. I probably went around the time I was pregnant. But it didn't, what slowed me up from going to church is because I was tapping more into my true self. The main reason I went to church to hear the word is power.
Yeah, it make you feel good.
It's a different thing. And you know, some people, church, they taking your money. The pastors ain't this, that. And I understand all that. So I pulled away from the church. I was like, I can do my own word. I can take my own word from the house. You know what I'm saying? I can read my own Bible scriptures. I can tell myself, I just feel like you don't necessarily have to be in church. Yeah. But I don't feel like nothing's wrong with church. Like, I'll go. I don't mind going to church.
Well, here's the thing. It ain't about... Listen, you know, and I got one of my little partners told me this, man. He said, man, you think about it. What's in the book, it feels good. And I said, bro, you right. And ever since we talked about that, I was like, everything in the Bible is good, so it makes you feel good.
Hello?
What's the first thing you do when you feel pain?
Cry.
But you cry to who? Or who do you cry for?
Well, you're going to always cry to yourself, but of course you're going to call out to God.
Yeah. And when you're going through something financially, what do you?
You're going to call out to God.
Exactly, but when you're doing what you do to get in that situation, whatever you did to hurt yourself, you weren't thinking about God. Whatever you did to get in that financial state, you weren't thinking about God.
Right.
When you made the decisions to get to that point. So why is God always good and the devil is always the bad thing? Because I'm confused with Christians, because why is it cool for something good? It came from God because it's in the moment.
Right.
Maybe it was the devil making it look good so that you can go through whatever it's gonna take you.
Yeah.
That's like, might be, let's say you might get a job, right? And you might meet that guy. You might meet a guy at this job, and he kill you. But when you got that job, thank you God, I got the job for God. He fighting with the devil, so you
don't get it. He blocking off. And that's something I talked about that. I talk about this on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
About how not rushing into things. Sometimes God can be blocking you from getting in contact with certain people, places, and things. Because they don't just have to be people. It can be places you go to. Like, you don't need to be working at the job because you was finna run into the guy that was gonna take your life. You know what I'm saying? But you prayed and pressured about it. As same as go as for friendships. I'm real deep about being careful who I surround myself around, because of course there's more bad people than nice people. People nowadays and this all throughout life have bad intentions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to be careful about who you bring yourself around, because you don't know if you could be sabotaging your whole fucking life for one mistake.
It's like a nut, bro.
One mistake can change your whole fucking life. Yeah. You could be in jail.
Yeah.
Or on motherfucking hell. Yeah. Laid out, one of them, however you want to take it. So I'm real careful about that.
Yeah. But I mean, when it comes to it though, you just got to be careful with all decisions you make.
Yeah.
Anybody you hang around, like I'm so picky about who I'm around. Like, you know, I'm picky about the smallest thing. It could be business, love life, friendship, or a nigga at the store in the morning. Same, you know what I'm saying? Like
anything
type
and
shit like that.
You supposed to be like that. I feel like it's protection. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta guide yourself. Why you going out here? Oh, everything all good, and then boom, something happen. Imagine if you had thought about what if this can happen. What if this? That means you got enough time to protect yourself, prepare yourself for what can go wrong. Cause a lot of shit you will never know. You'll be having a sunny day, you thinking everything cool, and you get into some shit. But if you could have thought about it before, you probably could have prevented what happened. It's just that simple.
I don't think, and to be honest, it's just me. And I don't want to sound crazy, but I don't believe in anything.
When you say you don't believe in anything, be more specific.
In my opinion. Listen, because people be coming for you, but you gotta goddamn have them. You hear me? Don't play with me.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. No shade with it.
Watch out, man. But I don't believe. I think when you're born, everything happens supposed to happen.
Yep.
I don't care. You supposed to be on this podcast. You supposed to be sitting right here. You supposed to be enjoying yourself.
I am.
Yes, ma'am.
I am.
But when you leave here, whatever, if you could something, you might go out that way. You're supposed to go out that way. Whatever decision you're gonna make tonight,
you supposed to.
That's why I don't have a belief, and I'm afraid. I do believe that there's somebody that had to make this, and I do believe in like not spirits, but I believe in the universe.
Yeah.
I believe something.
We're spirits.
Yeah.
We're not when we do die off, our spirit will live forever.
Yeah.
That's eternal life. So it's not like we just vanish. We just don't know what happens after death. But we done did this so many times. That's why we can have certain dreams.
Yeah.
And be like, damn, or we can have what they call it, they be like, damn, I've seen this before.
Deja vu.
Right. That shit is real.
Yeah.
And the more people try to close out like the universe, spirituality, like it's not real, the more the truth will reveal in their face. I'm not finna keep going out for a book when God is spiritual. God, he's still here today.
Yeah.
Praying, like they said, everyday birthday wish. It's something else you had said, but definitely. Choosing.
Before.
Yeah, before.
I said,
you said something so wrong.
Don't tell us what we talked about off air. You trying to tell about all
we can't tell them everything.
Damn it.
But what I wanted to say, you gut feelings and intuition. Like you said, if you go that way, you're supposed to go that way. If your gut said go that way, go that way. If your gut said go the other way, go the other motherfucking way. Yeah. And this happened so many times in life when
they say first mind.
Follow your first mind. It would not fail you. Right hand up to God. And if a lot of us do not follow it, a lot of it leads to death.
Yeah.
A lot of it leads to complications in life because we did not follow our first mind. But that small voice can save you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's hard.
But I'm gonna say this is what's crazy too, because you will have people that only believe in. You need something else to drink?
Look, I'm almost done with this one.
Baby. Well, let me get the assistant to pass.
You want the bottle?
No, I got it. What you drinking?
I'm actually drinking some peach. He trying to get me drunk, y'all.
Gotta get you drunk. You gotta get them women drunk to get what you want out of them.
What you want from me? What they say? What you want from me?
What you really want from a fat nigga? But what I want to say is, so y'all see, it's a whole vibe, right? You gotta have a vibe to really have a good, successful podcast. But I gotta say this: when it's come to like a belief, I don't believe in nothing because everything is controlled by self-action. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, for instance, you believe in what you believe in, right? But how deep are you into it? We think we're deep into it because we see that, or we go out for our ancestors or whatever. But that's just like this. I hate meeting a woman and all she cook is fried food. You know, talking about neck bones and I don't like that type of food. But
I understand.
when I take that to the Bible, that's how it is with the older people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at our generation right now, we're nothing like our ancestors.
Not at all.
We look younger than we, younger than what they say. You know what I'm saying? But this is just how it is. I'm assuming. You know what I'm saying? Or this is how we supposed to be.
Right.
But I honestly don't know. Every day I wake up, man, I go off gut feeling. I go off first mind. It'd be so many times where I'd be like, man, I'm so glad this is my friend.
Right, exactly. And like the main part that you left off on is though you just don't know how deep you is into. We don't never know. Like how I move, I don't come off as though I know everything. I know enough that I need to know. And what people don't understand when I say walk your path, you're gonna get that. Like you said, right now you ain't got interest in the Bible. All we know is the next month, the next day, somebody come up and spark your heart to make you be like, let me pick this Bible up. It's gonna come when it's time. When they say God's timing, it's God's timing. I've been learning I just created some hair oil. I never in life thought I was gonna do some shit like that.
So you thinking that
it just happened.
Intuition.
Yeah, my intuition. It came and my daughter was born. I wanted to grow her hair, but out of nowhere, that motherly, I wanna grow my baby hair, so I'm finna create my own hair oil. I'm finna use natural ingredients, natural herbs to do this. Tapping more into, now I wanna go into making fertility tea for women that has PCOS. I have PCOS.
What is that?
PCOS, basically, women, it's very hard for you to have a pregnancy. It's very hard, like literally. You could be trying. Some women that has been trying. I helped one girl get pregnant. And other than that, she wanted to. But I had to tell her about,
Was this, when you say you got a daughter, right? Was you going through that?
Yeah. And where really, her father, just to get on his behalf for a minute, when we was together, he was like, damn, we've been together 2 years and you ain't got pregnant yet. Something wrong. We need to go and we need to go to the hospital. I'm like, I had been told him, I'm like, can't have no baby. It's going to be hard. Or whatever like that. Come to find out, I done had miscarriages and all.
Where women, babies at?
Women that chemical miscarriages. If anybody ever heard of chemical miscarriages?
Heard of what?
Chemical miscarriage.
Yeah.
A chemical miscarriage is more so just they call it like a bypass. Though when women they probably ain't came on their cycles and forever, probably like good month or 2.5, but they got bad cramping, they back aching, they no bleeding, but you just have so many different symptoms as though you're pregnant, and then this thing you're going through so much pain. It's considered a bypass, and women's, we don't know that because our bodies is blocking off the pregnancy. Like I said, I'm not a scientist. I don't know all about. I know enough that chemical miscarriages happens a lot that women's not aware of. I love reading into shit.
Yeah.
And when I went to the doctor told him what was going on. They tested my blood. They like, hey, you got PCOS. Look, if y'all want to get pregnant, this and the third. They got me on something called metformin. And my baby I was pregnant like in 2 weeks.
Damn, and what you did?
I took some pills called metformin, and I was pregnant like in 2 weeks. Yes, but what I want to say, that we can take what the doctors create, which they're going by the book, but we can actually do natural rituals by basically doing fertility tea. Fertility tea is like different herbs that you drink, and you can still get pregnant just as fast as being on the metformin pills.
I mean, but what is metformin? I've heard it. Don't they already get that to like pregnant girls? Or?
No. Metformin is for women that could be obesity, have masculine
Yeah, I thought
traits.
it was like pregnant girls or something.
No.
Yeah.
Metformin, when you do get pregnant, they actually tell you not to take metformin. Yeah, you need to take prenatal pills. Okay? And you don't even have to take prenatal pills because they got herbs for that. So you want to be, and like you said, you don't like women that's always frying food. Now, let me say, I love fried chicken.
I mean, I do.
I love fried
can't tell you-
chicken, but I don't eat pork.
I mean, it don't really. I mean, I eat pork, but I don't eat pork. And the only reason I say that because I love me some bacon.
Some bacon.
Bacon.
I love some bacon. I start eating turkey bacon.
But I don't, man. When I eat other certain things, feel like I'm floating. That's the only reason I don't eat it.
That's not bad. You almost there, baby. Keep pushing.
But that's like the only thing I eat. Like I love breakfast food, like sausages, stuff. But like for as like even with pork chops, I eat a pork chop, but I ain't crave no pork chop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, what's on the menu? Real chicken thighs. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff I eat. I'm a big nigga, but I don't like all that type of shit.
Good.
I like pasta. That type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
What you used to, have you always been like this or this just started?
What?
Like not wanting to eat like certain food, like you always been eating pastas, you always been eating more
here's the
grilled
thing.
food?
We gonna really touch about it more later, but how it started because the hood I'm from, west side of Birmingham.
Okay. West side?
But I saw all the old people dying, man. Like people dying from stuff that I feel like they could have prevented. Like, when they say, when they got diabetes. And I'm like, so all you telling me when I went to the doctor, so all you telling me is I can leave sugar alone and I'll be good and lose a few pounds. And this was back in 2000.
Yeah, you don't have to do sugar. You can do honey.
But 2010, almost 500 pounds. He tell me that anything white ain't right.
What?
I left bread, pasta, all that alone, and I lost about a little over 200 pounds.
What?
Then I
Look good.
Totally left it alone. But that's when I was like, but I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna eat me some rice sometime.
I love me some brown rice.
I'm the type of person, if you see me, if you know me, it's to know me. If you see me eat something, you will say, what the hell you doing eating that? Boy, that shit must be good as fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, I've been fasting all day right now. And right now, it's almost 5:30. But I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love fasting, but man,
So do you eat fruit, vegetables?
No, I don't eat no fruit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, what I'm doing a carnivore diet. The only reason I like it is because I'm not that eater until I want to eat.
Okay.
Meaning, you know how some people will eat a big ass breakfast, big ass lunch. I don't do that. I eat twice a day, and in the last 6 weeks, I lost 25 pounds. No gym, no nothing. And all I did was I ate probably some boiled eggs in the morning.
I love boiled eggs.
Tuna,
Yep, tuna.
And at night I might do some burger patties,
Yep.
Or ribeye. Like that's the type of shit that I eat now, but I love it.
Yeah.
Like right now,
that's all it takes.
Like I said, the grilled chicken thighs, but but I have honored myself a whatever I want meal a week. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
so I might go get me some fried chicken with some fried meat.
Yeah, cheat. The way they call it, cheat a little bit because you've been doing so good.
When it's sustainable, you probably can do it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
Man, we gotta wrap.
You
gonna talk my ear off.
Look, I saw you. We gonna be talking all day. That's you,
Bro, see, it just is my charm. Bro.
I love it. We got on a few touching topics that we did not even prepare or plan to do, and it was dope. The few things we did talk about.
Yeah.
It needs to be heard. It needs to be talked about. And I love to speak about the unspoken. Most of the time, you see people on podcasts, and they always speaking about what's trending, the main thing, but you don't really hear about the unspoken. Okay, yes, you did.
I just told you that.
I'm so weak. He said, no, I ain't say it was a topic I wanted to talk about. And he was like, look, I don't want to talk about that. And I was like, okay, cool. We ain't got to talk about it. I said, well, don't ask me what you want to talk about because, shit, just tell me.
But I do, this is something I said I never want to talk about, but I feel like I'm, talking about it. It's relationship. You got to know me. It's very few people that know me, but they know me. It's some shit you ain't going to hear about from me unless we're talking.
Right.
To put it out for other people, because I'm putting myself in their shit.
You don't. So I like that. So you're not going to really just talk about your personal life now unless you're literally sitting down and talking with somebody one-on-one.
Definitely. Like you wouldn't know that. Or that's like even on like me and you, we can have a heart to heart. But I swear to God, nobody would know.
Nobody. That's how I am.
I can know somebody that know you right now.
And would not. You so much like me, and that's when it go back to being careful about who you befriend, cause you don't want to talk to the enemy.
Yeah.
And everything you tell them, you will be like, damn, your business, the guy, you be like, damn, and they making a person of you that you ain't even. One thing I don't do is go back and tat for tat or try to let people know, oh man, they lied on my name, or I gotta let y'all know what's real. No, think what the fuck you want to think.
Yeah.
Cause you weren't for me then. If you can talk about me or anything I told you, that means you was never for me as a friend. So I'm not missing shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not finna clear up the air. I'm not doing none of that shit. Not unless we one-on-one, like.
No, you gotta guard who you know because here's the thing, right? If I tell you, I go a whole year talking. You came on my podcast. Months later, I come on yours. We talking. You come to me about your business. I'm talking about. I've talked to you for a whole year, and then you find out that I know your baby daddy. Or no, I'm not even gonna say it. My homeboy know your baby daddy.
Right.
You might pull out on the block where your baby daddy at and see me out there. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah.
Because what people don't understand is people judge you off of another person's character.
Yep.
And you really can't do that.
Yep.
Just because they're a fuck nigga don't mean
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or just because they can't fight, they mean you can't fight.
Exactly.
Because honestly, I don't believe in we finna drink all my alcohol up and talk my ear off.
I gotta go get my baby.
She gonna drink all my alcohol up and talk my ear off. Lord. But listen, I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in birds over feathers.
Flop together. That's the word. I don't believe it either because I done hung with some motherfuckers that's not right. And I done cooked their ass off. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to fuck with the cross. If I can see you cross another motherfucker, you'll cross me.
Or, bro, for the end of this episode, I gotta say this. If somebody's always talking about somebody to you,
they're talking about you to somebody.
Watch your mouth, nigga.
Always.
They dogging you.
They dogging your ass out.
I hate people.
And
like
that's
that.
one thing I don't do or talk about nobody to the next person.
Yeah.
I don't play it. I don't do none of that shit. I complain, But dogging somebody out.
Yeah. So I ain't gotta worry about
you. Ain't gotta worry about me.
Going to tell them nothing about me.
About you? About what?
Cause you got look like you got a little, you got a little dash of mess in you. Like God picked the mess and put a little bit in when he would make. Not too much.
You know what they call? I'm sweet. I'm spicy. I'm a little cool, a little sassy. I got a little tad bit of drama. Ain't messy. A little drama in me. I'll confront somebody. Might do a little something.
But you
like
ain't
that.
gotta see.
But I'm not ghetto. It's like I'm ghetto classy.
You look like a Virgo.
I'm like my moon sign is a Virgo. And I say woo orange. That's the same color I'm wearing tomorrow. And I said, damn, that's that Virgo energy.
What? Thanks for watching it. She finna drink all my alcohol up and talk my ear off.
Oh my God.
I'm finna put her ass out.
I would not ever talk
They took
about
1,000
nobody.
pictures before we got started.
I'm gonna talk about your ass in your face.
She took pictures in lingerie, all type of shit. It's a whole fucking party.
I talk about folks in their face. I'm like grandmas from back in the day.
I'm just fooling, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. I don't even care. You don't have to like, comment, but subscribe.
Let's go.
YouTube, fuck with you. I love you to death, and I'm out.
Before you wrap it up, follow me on platforms, y'all. All we know Chronicle.
Hold on, before I end
reverse it, bring it back.
But see, that's the thing. You talking about ear off, so I forgot. All right, so tell the people where they can find you.
All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm KILA Ali, the host. I'm All We Know Chronicle. So All We Know Chronicle, y'all make sure that y'all get at me on Instagram. KILA Ali _TV on Instagram. I haven't changed the name yet. Facebook, All We Know Chronicle. Y'all know who I am and I'm coming up. I'm hot right now. Fuck with me. YouTube, make sure y'all follow All We Know Chronicle. Alright, so get at me on all platforms. Alright. If y'all want to Gmail me, AliKila533@gmail.com. I'll come to your city.
She ain't coming to your city.
Shut up! In the live.
This ain't no lies.
It's not in the podcast. You is so funny. He act like a Sagittarius. You Sagittarian right now,
what
bro.
What the hell that's supposed to mean, bro?
You so Sagittarian. It's funny as fuck.
I don't understand how. So you gotta take a shot before I cut it off.
A shot? Okay, cool.
Bottle shot.
Bring me the shots. Shot.
Bottle shot.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Then we gonna end.
Y'all, my birthday July the 29th, so I'm gonna do this for Sugar DJ.
Super DJ.
Super DJ.
Hey, tell her to get the goddamn name right. Super.
Ooh, I'm so
We're gonna take a bottle shot.
I'm gonna take a bottle shot.
And we're gonna end this motherfucker.
Just a little something.
But she had that mouth wide open.
What I'm supposed to do? Have it closed?
Had her mouth wide open and everything.